People often speak about, Tonya, you talk about them products. There's so much passion that comes forth. And it's because I truly love who we are, what we stand for, and what it is that we do. These products are second to none and are absolutely amazing. Now, my husband said it right. He said, I researched, I did. I had a lot of pride that was there upon me. What was this pride? Where did it come from? Well, I'm watching Greg and Lanika. They told us about it as he stated, but there's a saying that goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't do what? You can't make him drink. Then I heard Les Brown say that you can't create a thirst. They created a thirst in me because I'm watching them from afar, but I'm saying nothing, not even to him. I'm watching them and I'm seeing them progress. Y'all know about Great Wolf Lodge, right? They got 6 girls. They went to Great Wolf Lodge at spring break. We didn't do stuff like that. You can't afford that. Are y'all hearing me? So I'm watching and I'm getting thirsty, but I'm not telling anybody anything. When Dexter lost the job, that's when Tonya was able to get out of her own way. See, my husband would have said, go right ahead and start this business. When I texted Lanika 2 days later and said, we changed our mind, that was me. He said we were busy, but y'all, I was a stay-at-home mom. My kids are school age. Are y'all hearing me? He respects me. He has so much love for me. He don't come and just give y'all the truth. I did not do anything. I had reservations. Everybody say their stuff is good. What's going to make this any different? Everybody talk about how you can make money. How is this going to be different? I don't want to go to no meetings. I ain't trying to fly to Philly. I don't want to do nothing. No. But he lost that job. That humbled Tonya. Greg only even contacted me and said, we need y'all to hear about this conversation. We need you to hear about these products. So I went to their house, we both did. I sat at their dining room table and I finally listened. But when I said, I'm gonna research, pride was still within me. Because I'm not gonna do it just because y'all doing it. And when I looked at a travel company. Because you don't need no inventory. I tell people, if I can send you somewhere, but I don't have to put American Airlines, Brazil, or anything in my inventory. Are y'all hearing me? But there really was no comparison. So then we get started. How do I get started? You start on the products. How many companies, health and wellness at that, where people literally, this is something that we even saying to people, for all of my guests, we want to service you. You could make a decision to be on the products, you could make a decision to partner. Whatever your decision is, we're happy because it's a pleasure to be able to come and just tell somebody. We want to tell the world about our products. When we hear testimonies, y'all, they come like that. Over and over again. They're mind-blowing. And I remember standing in my home one day and I said, God, is this really happening? It seems so surreal. But it was happening. It is happening. This right here, our HOT is our flagship product, our #1 seller. What is this? This right here is a detox. It's going to thoroughly cleanse your body. It cleanses the body of parasites and toxins. Within your colon area, it gets impacted. If you're not detoxing on a regular basis, it gets impacted. We got a tagline. My bracelet says, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Well, we can help you lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Because if you haven't been detoxing, start to drink this tea. Once that stuff begins to leave your body, you hop on that scale, you may very well find that you have lost 5 pounds in 5 days. You might have lost 2 in 10. Are y'all hearing me? Because of what comes out, it is going to be the absolute worst smell that has ever come out of your system. You hear the laughter? Because they know that I'm telling the truth. You wonder who is that. You even turn around and take a look, right? Because if it's so bad, you're like, oh my God, I know I'm passing parasites. We have a business partner within our organization. She heard that if you drink the tea heated, never microwave this tea. The packet I hold in my hand, it makes a 1 gallon. So you make this gallon, put it in the refrigerator, you're gonna drink on it for the week. Never microwave it, it will destroy it. Heat it up over the stove, don't bring it back to a second boil. So she does that because she heard if you drink it that way, then it might take your stomach down a little bit faster. Let me explain something to you that happens. In our body, the toxins go into cells. Cells expand and fill up. If you're wondering how people are losing inches just from drinking the tea, When you begin to eliminate toxins out of those cells, if it expanded when it opened, what is it going to do? Well, shrink, right? That's where those inches are coming off from. Well, she heats the tea up, she takes a drink, and she says later on her stomach was just acting up. She goes to the bathroom finally and says, whoo, I feel better. Now she's in day 2. She's driving on the way home. She said it hit her again. She said all of a sudden she was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? I'm going to use her word. She said, honey, I got home, I filled that toilet up. This time she looks. She finds a piece of a tapeworm about this long and a toilet full of pinworms. Freaked her out so bad. She said, had I been married, my husband would not have known what to do with me on that day. She ran through her house hollering and screaming because of what was in that toilet. Over the next few weeks, she continued to pass thousands of pinworms, and she passed the segment of the tapeworm. She goes to the doctor. They've been in your clinic for over 20 years. How many people know that, well, who eats bacon? Or ribs? Pork. Turkey. Did you know that you can't cook pork enough to kill all of the parasites that's within the meat? If you do, you can't eat that meat. Y'all hearing me? We need to be detoxing. So there are things living within our body. They reproduce, they communicate with you. Craving. It tastes like water. I want something sweet. I want something fried. That's what they tell you what they want. Some people talk about how I don't feel the way that I did before. Why? Because you're eliminating those parasites and toxins out of your body. Are y'all hearing me? This is what this tea will actually do for you. So now and she's at the doctor and he tells her, he says, the tapeworm is already dead. He said it is probably the herbs in the tea that killed it. Parasites hate herbs. And then she heated it up on him. Isn't that something? That right there. Now let me tell you what was really blessing me. I expect the detox tea to do everything that I described. She detox you. But my phone started ringing. I got messages in Facebook where people said, Tonya, one message. She said, I've been drinking your tea for 2 weeks. She said, what you didn't know is I have high blood sugar levels. I'm at the doctor's office right now. She says, he's in here examining me. He asked me, are you eating right? Are you exercising? I had to tell him no. She said, he come back in and said, you're doing something because your numbers haven't been this low in 3 years. She said, all I've been drinking is your tea. 2 weeks. He says, come back in 6 months. If you come back in 6 months and your numbers look like this, we're going to take you off of some meds. 6 months was January 19. I remember the day. Guess what? She came off of those medications. Right. We still haven't met face to face. She's working on a doctorate. She says, I started drinking the tea. Her mental clarity improved. She got to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. She got that, she lost weight, her levels improved, she ordered enough tea to last her for the remainder of the year. And now you just see her going in the store whenever she wants ordering. She sent stuff over to the Netherlands where her mom and brother live now, got them on the products as well. That's the kind of stuff that's happening here in Total Life Changes. Why do we come? I don't know how many times they had to invite you to get you here to all of our guests. I don't know how many phone calls, text messages. I don't know. But the reason why they keep doing it is because they really want you to understand what's happening here. They really want you and to impress upon you how fantabulous these products actually are. That's why it's our #1 seller. Liquid light. You can take it to the head now. Just turn it up. Oh, I love y'all. 19 amino acids, 22 fruits and vegetables, 72 vitamins and minerals, 13 whole foods and 12 herbs, all wrapped up in this bottle. All you need is 1 tablespoon. That 1 tablespoon is equivalent to eating what?
10 salads.
10 salads. You get the nutrients of 10 green leaf just 1 tablespoon of this NutriBurst. Come on, somebody. Come on. This right here, this liquid vitamin, it absorbs in your body at 98% level. Pills, you poop it out. Your body doesn't digest it like this liquid right here. This is absolutely amazing, y'all. You want to talk about your energy level? This and the tea need to be in your house. Drink the tea and get it out. Drink this afterwards and puts it back in. Don't leave this out. All right? That's our NutriBurst. I have had, it's so much I can tell y'all. So many testimonies. We've got the NRG. Come on, Mark. NRG. It took me over a year to know what that meant. I would just say NRG, and then one day I was like, NRG. Oh my God, NRG! I mean, that is literally what happened with me. But energy, the name says it. In addition to that, all natural. I don't know if you heard of the 5-hour energy drinks. You can drink that and crash. No crashing here. All natural product has a little caffeine in it, but this right here will give your body even the boost that it needs. Talk about working out. I had a young lady working she was working out for the marathon. She was about to run her first marathon. And her husband, he's an attorney with us, signed on us, researched us and everything before they even got started. He told us about his wife and her training. I gave him a sample. He took it to her the next day. She took one. She came back in the house and said, "What did you give me? I feel like I can go run it to death." This also burns up to 300 calories when you take it. Like that, don't you, brother? This is an incredible product right here that we have out of our energy and longevity line. We've got, this is one of my favorites right here, y'all. Chaga. Say that with me. Chaga. 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 Y'all hear how powerful that sounds? Powerful. This mushroom right here. Incredible. Anti-everything. Google it. Google it yourself and just read about it. And it has a long list of things that it fights. Can't saute it with onions, as hard as I don't know what. They grind it up in the eastern part of the world and they steep it and drink it as a tea. We've done that. Boil you some water, crack it open, put your little stevia in there, add you some creamer, and enjoy yourself. It is really very good. This product right here, you begin to take it, it's going to work on your behalf. Begin to go through your body, looking and searching for what might not be right, to encompass it, to begin to destroy it so that your body can work like it's supposed to. You want to talk about building up your immune system? Take you some chaga. Drink you some of that tea. And let this go in there and begin to fight on your behalf. When I tell you I looked it up. I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. Okay? I'm going to take it up. This is what it has. It's packed with beta-glucans. That's something that doctors actually give you to fight off a lot of sicknesses and diseases, okay? But when you look it up yourself, anti-HIV, anti-cancer, anti-tumor, antibacterial, that's what you will find when you do your research. Let me tell you why I look. WebMD.com.
Come on.
WebMD, where doctors say to you, we cannot tell you anything medically. It just has medicinal properties. And this is how it's being used. Does that make sense to you? They call this right here a gift from God. King of the mushrooms. It is absolutely amazing and powerful what this product can do. And we are the only MLM company with chocolate. Out of our skincare line, hair loss, thinning hair, not baldness, but thinning hair. This would be your friend. Things like eczema, psoriasis, skin irritations, things of that nature, it might help you. Joint pains, it may help you with that. This actually travels about 6 to 7 layers deep into the skin. So it goes in penetrating the look. That's how it's able to help with those pains. Had a little girl, 7 years old. Her mother said she was diagnosed at 5 months with a severe case of eczema. They had her on 2 steroid creams and said she would be on them for the remainder of her life. Her mom heard me talk about this and said, I'll give it a try. Her co-payment for the 2 meds was $30 to $70, $100 a month. This is $29.95. Can I tell you that she no longer take them creams? Let me talk to you about her skin discoloration. Her skin now looks like normal.
All right.
Immune oil, 100%. Is that not incredible? That's from our skincare line. We have this over here called Slim R. Slim R helps to tone the scalp. You're talking about cellulite. You're talking about how burn. I don't know how this stuff going to just burn fat to make stuff. I am bathing in it right now. But Benita know what I'm going through. Because this product right here, everything. Let me tell you something. Our daughter, she's 21 now, but it was amazing. She was 19 when we had first started. And Talia was already taking different things, and she had lost weight with us. And I was telling her about something else that we had gotten. And her thing to me was, is it with TLC? Mine, we had been there for a few months. I said, yeah. She said, it'll work then. Y'all, that blessed me. Because when you have a 19-year-old child, but she believes in your company so much because she's watching what they're doing and she's hearing about, and she had her own experiences, she was like, oh, it'll work then. And that's pretty much how we feel. If they bring us something, we like, what is it now? Our products are high impact and high quality. They're working. They're literally changing the lives of people everywhere. There's the chewy up here, which is a protein. This has more protein in it than a pound of meat. I can hand you a ribeye in this. That ribeye full of protein, but this still has more 2 calories and no fat. Come on, somebody. Build muscle. Take yourself to chewy. Working out. Your muscle mass is going to increase. Also can be used as a supplement. So you can do this and not even worry about eating. Now think about this. Take you some NutriBurst. You got the nutrients in 10 seconds. You got your suit to chew with. There goes your protein. Drink your plenty of water. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody get ready to be looking good. That's a little bit about this to chewy. Our resolution drops. Weight loss people are losing an average of 1 to 2 or even some 3 pounds on a daily basis. You get to eat 1,200 calories a day. Stay away from fried food. Stay away from the sugar, the white stuff, all of that. Continue to detox and all of that. Take you some resolution. Hey, watch your weight go down. Weigh yourself every morning. Go to the bathroom first and then get on the scale. All right, that's our resolution right there. And lastly, before my husband comes back and talks to you about the compensation plan. Strike up in love. For my performance enhancement line. Y'all is absolutely amazing. We have some men who, some of them deal with erectile dysfunction as a result of being on medications for, diabetes, high blood pressure. It affects the blood flow. I mean, that's just the result of it. Well, we've been able to service some people to really help in that area. We tell people sometimes they say, I don't need that. That's fine, you don't have to need it. But it might make things a little bit better. So if you don't have to be any problems going on, it also helps with the prostate. But the thing about this right here, I remember, she actually even spoke at our Raleigh regionals, but I'm going to give you a little bit more depth on that. There was a couple, married 20 years, but for the past 10, they were not able to be intimate the way they would like. She saw posts on Facebook about these 2 products, so she finally orders it. She sends a message to the representative and says, I just want to thank you. She said, for what? She said, you saved my marriage. Wow. Because of striker and love. Y'all, that's amazing. That is not the only testimony that we've gotten like that. There was one who had not been intimate for 8 months. They were given this as a sample. She called the distributor the next day crying because they were able to be together the night before. Is that not restoration? Yeah. Our executive ambassador, Lanika Scott, speaks often about that. How this is a company of restoration. This is a company of hope. This is a company of love. Let me tell you what I love about it. I don't attach my name to just anything. I don't. When I'm able to stand in front of a room and give you information, I don't concoct a thing. I don't have to make it up. I don't have to make it sound better than what it is. All I've given you is truth. All I've given you is testimonies. All I've done is share with you the stories of people that we've been able to service or business partners who have actually experienced things on our products. That makes it all the more better. I don't care what business you start. When you go into business, you know what you're doing. You're there to serve. If your heart isn't in what you're doing, then let me tell you what happens. You manipulate. It'll be about you and not them. But when you're able to position yourself with a company and they put something in your hand and you can't wait to tell somebody about it because of how good it is, then your focus goes on who it's supposed to be anyway, which is the person that you're servicing. So what will happen is you will reap what you sow. And it's going to be plentiful. It's going to be bountiful. It's going to be something that you just will blow your mind on because you've been able to give somebody something that literally is changing their lives. That's what makes Total Life Changes so good. And I tell people now, I don't care where you put the emphasis, total life changes. Total life changes. Or total life